That's right. It's Christmas time. And I don't know what you're talking about this Poké Darts thing. I have no clue what you mean. Seriously, I don't know what's going on with that thing. But yeah, seriously, I don't know what's going on with Poké Darts. For those of you who don't know, Poké Darts in our channel is Poké Cord. Yeah, the Pokemon thing. I don't know what's going on with it, man. I really don't. I did not remove it. You can look in the list. It's still there. It is, seriously. Well, I don't know if you can because I know a lot of you guys are on mobile. But if you're on desktop, if you scroll on down, it's still there, dude. It's just offline. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't run the Pokédots thing, obviously. They'd been having problems. And I posted about that a couple days ago. Tran's like, what are you talking about? Tran, in our Discord, there's this, we have a bot called PokeCord, which I renamed to PokeDarts as a joke. The last 3 or 4 days, it's been offline and online and back again. It's something's going on with it. I don't know what the deal is. But apparently the developer is aware that there's a problem with it. And I guess he's trying to fix it. That's why it's offline right now. Because it's weird. It's showing up on some servers, but not others. So I don't really know what's going on with it. In fact, let me see. I'm not a member of that many servers, but let me see. Do they have it here in this one? Well, no. Chop doesn't have it in his. Starling, I don't think has it in his. Oh wow, even his Nightbot is offline. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I sincerely don't know what's going on with it. I tease sometimes that I'm going to remove it. But you guys enjoy that. You enjoy it enough to the point where I'll tolerate the occasional spam. But yeah, I sincerely have no clue what's going on with it. I really don't know. So yeah, they're having some problems, man. You can do a quick Google search. Just put in like PokeCord, and it'll bring it up. It'll take you to their page. But yeah, I really don't know what the deal is. Those screenshots that I showed you all the other day from the developer were actually from his own Discord server. So even his own Discord server is having problems with it. So yeah, there's obviously something wrong with the bot, and he's probably working on it to try and get it fixed. So hopefully he'll get that worked out. But I mean, it's a free bot. I mean, the guy makes no money on it. So if it takes him a little while to get it fixed, just cut him some slack. Because, you know, it's kind of like somebody coming to you and saying, hey, fix this. Okay, well, do I get paid? No. But if I work for it, I should get paid. No. Fix it. That's pretty much how he's, you know. And then things like that happen. Some bots just, you know, they take them offline to you know, try and work on them and get them fixed, and then it just doesn't. I mean, like, look, here's a perfect example. I have the Patreon bot, and it's been in the channel for months. You all have probably never noticed it, though, because it's been offline the entire time. I'm not kidding. It's there. But if you go down the list, it says Patreon. It's the official Patreon bot. And that thing has not worked for months. But I just leave it there in hopes that one day they'll fix it. So, yeah. Merrick run Boganian. Yes, he did. And I said it right, Boganian. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the holiday music, I'll say. Screw it. It's Christmas music, okay? But, yeah. What new characters are we getting? The next one is supposed to be the Dino guy from GX. He's the next one. But yeah, he's going to be the next one. And he has some pretty interesting cards. So it'll be nice to have him in there. Still a bit disappointed in the Jack thing. I think I'm already almost done with all of his cards. I think I need, yeah, like one more copy of that. Got plenty of copies of that. There's one other card that I need. I finally got this one last night. Yeah, there's one other card that he has that I need to get a third copy of, besides this one. I can't remember where it is, or what it is. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Like I said, his cards are... I've not even seen anybody using any of his cards yet. Of course, I haven't played as much as I had been playing over the last few days, so maybe that'll change. You know, and then, of course, I had my whole spiel yesterday about staple cards. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Everybody running staple cards. Why you want to run staple cards, huh? Why you want to do that? Why you want to run a card that's so effective? Anyways... But yeah, oh, and if I'm not mistaken, oh, that's right, that was last month. Crap. I was thinking tomorrow we were going to get another one of those weekly packs, but no, that thing ended. That sucks. I wonder if they're going to do anything this month for the beginning of the new week, or it's just going to be crap. Is he just for an event, or are we actually... I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do him like Jack, where Jack comes in, he gives us some cards, and then he goes away. I really don't know if he'll be unlockable. I would hope he would be. Maroon seems to think so. But it'd be nice if he were unlockable. I mean, GX needs more characters. It does, because... I mean, don't get me wrong, we obviously... Click the wrong one. We obviously have the core group, you know, as far as, like, Season 1. But yeah, it's time we started getting some of those other guys that came later on. What did I do? Oh, go to GS. But yeah, we've had the core group for a while, and yeah, we got Zane not that long ago. But
anytime, any place.
Considering we didn't get his real trump card, that was a real pain in the butt. We even got Yubel before we got any of the other characters like O'Brien and the Dino guy. It just... That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it even took him a while to give us Cyrus. Because remember, it was Cyrus, and then Zane showed up, and then Yubel showed up. And the thing is, we're going to get the Yubel event again. I know we are. It just so happened that this, you know, this particular character, they made her unlockable. So, yeah, we definitely need to get some of those other characters. Like, where's that young girl? What's her name? Ray? I think that's her name. She was like in season 2 and 3 and all that. She's another character that I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually see her. In fact, I'm surprised they didn't choose her first. Well, no. Bastion is not the latest. I'm not talking about events. I'm talking about characters that are obtainable. Bastion's been obtainable for a long time. But as far as the ones that we were more recently able to unlock, that would be like Cyrus and Zane and Yubel. And remember, we've only had, if I remember correctly, we've only had the Yubel event, was it once or twice? I don't remember. I think it was just once, wasn't it? Well, no, maybe twice. I don't know. No, I think once. I think it was just once. So yeah, we've only had the Yubel event once. And I imagine they're going to bring her event at least one more time, probably 2 more times, so that we can get multiple copies of some of her other cards, and then eventually a little bit after that they'll stick her on the gate. You know, it's kind of the way it goes. But beyond that, yeah, that's kind of the way they do it. Like, we get the event, like the same thing with Cyrus. We had his event 3 times. He was unlockable right from the get-go. Same thing with Yubel and with Zane. We had it 3 times with him, 3 times with Zane, and I imagine we're going to have it 3 times with her. Him. It. Whatever. But yeah, it'd be nice to get some more GX characters. I'd definitely like to see O'Brien, the Dino guy, Ray, and then there's that one other person, I forget his name. I could probably go look it up. Let's see. Season 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Characters. We even had the dual zombies first. Synopsis characters. This is close enough. Let's see. Adrian Gecko. I never liked that dude. Exel Brody, which is also known as O'Brien. And then, of course, Bastion was in there, too. Oh, wow. This site actually has all the episodes. That's amazing. I don't know if this is... Yeah, this is an official site. Oh, wow. And then browse all characters. Oh, awesome. Okay, so let's see. Misawa, Jean-Louis Bonaparte. Oh my god, that's a little fat dude. The other one that was like head of the school or whatever. Let's see who else we got. Chumley. It'd be cool to have Chumley just because he was always more of a comic relief character. In fact, let me see if I can share this screenshot with you guys so that we can go over this together as a class. Because I'm going to learn you. I'm going to learn you real good. Okay, where is it? Video, no. Display. Is that it? That's good enough. It looks terrible, but I'm going to share this with you. It's close enough. Here, I'll actually blank that out. Well, that looks cleaner. I'll leave the chat up there. It doesn't matter. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at. This guy, I guess he would make a good heel, because he was kind of a heel. I'd like to see this dude in the English version, or actually, well, in the English version, he was Brody, I guess, as that is. But I always knew him as O'Brien, because I only watched the Japanese version. Kamula, I've heard of her, but I never actually saw her on screen. Chumley would be funny, just because he's a goofy-looking guy. This guy, why is he? I mean, he didn't duel very much, I don't think, but why isn't he part of the game already? We need to get him. Here we go. The Jim Crocodile guy, I like him. He's kind of funny, too. Tanya would be awesome. Oh, I'd love to have Tanya. She's so hilarious. Freaking Wonder Woman. Cyrus, we already have. Sartorius. I never saw him on screen, so I don't know. Thelonious Viper. Oh, I hated him. He was such a pain in the butt. He was so stupid. He was just your... He was like your cookie-cutter villain that's being controlled by somebody else. He was so boring. I didn't give a damn about him. Titan, never saw him on screen. I guess they came later. Let's see. Next page. Oh. That's who we're getting next. We're getting Hasselberry. We're getting this guy. Which will be cool. I like him. He's a cool guy. He's got some interesting dino cards. We definitely could use more dino support. I mean, I know we've got the Jurat cards and that sort of thing, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with getting a little more support. So that's cool. But yeah, I definitely want to see him. Yeah, I think these are basically the main characters, or all the ones that had at least somewhat significant screen time. Because I wouldn't say she's a main character, but she was on screen quite a bit, at least during, you know, some of the seasons. But yeah, I think she would be cool. Make another, you know, bring out like more Amazon cards or something. Or they don't even necessarily have to be all Amazon cards. They can just be, you know, like warrior women or something. But that'd be kind of neat. And that's season 3, huh? Let's see. Well, let's just hit all seasons. Adios the Third. Okay. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, Night Shroud. I'm not familiar with him. Was he just kind of like a villain of the week kind of character? I don't know. He seems like he's had a lot more work, like as far as how much art they contribute to him. So I don't know who that is. Let's see who comes later. Oh, okay, so it only added like 2 people. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I don't know if we'll ever get her though. It's unfortunate because her breasts are too big. We joke about that, but let's be honest here. I mean, especially for the American audience, they just edit these characters so much. It's like we don't, you know, it's like, oh no, don't show a 10-year-old what boobs are. That'd be terrible. God forbid they learn about what women are. Oh, he's Atticus? Oh, okay. So Night Shroud is Atticus. Okay. Oh, well, that would be an interesting story arc in the game, I mean. So you could bring in Atticus, and then maybe we kind of like how Zane had that like kind of dark version of himself. You know, you could bring in Atticus, and then you could occasionally face like his dark version, I guess. So there you go. That'd be interesting. I guess that's another event right there for you. Let's see. I think that's all of them. Yeah, it'd be nice to see more of these characters, though. In fact, since I'm here, let's go to the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And see if we can get any others. Eknata, no. We'll never get him. In case you don't know who this character is, he was the abusive father of Merrick. If I remember correctly, yeah, he's the abusive father. That would be an interesting event, Bandit King Bakura. Wouldn't that be awesome? Because he was off the hook in the final season. He was straight up insane. That was if you've not seen the final season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, obviously he's a huge part of that. He is just insane. He does crazy stuff. Like he literally brings a sarcophagus from the graveyard and flings it at the pharaoh. It's hilarious. But yeah, he'd be cool. It'd be cool to have him. Oh, there's Maroon's favorite guy. Never gonna see him. I don't think we ever will. I honestly want to. I'm not lying. I think it would take time to really build an event around darts, which could be amazing or it could also be terrible. But yeah, I'd like to see him. He'd be interesting. Great Shadow Magus. Why don't I remember this guy? I saw the entire series. I don't remember this person. I have no clue who that is. Ishizu Ischar, we have her. Isis. Basically, these are the same people. Just so you know. Joseph Wheeler. Karim. Well, you know what would be interesting? This would be a big event, though. If they give us all the old school Egyptian versions of the characters, like instead of us getting Ishizu, we'll face Isis. And if instead of us getting, you know what I'm saying. Basically, we'll get the alternate versions of them. That'd be kind of neat. Mahad didn't have a lot of screen time. Loomis and his buddy. I forget the name of the other guy, but that would be an interesting event. Shut up. Let's duel Isis. Isis was a woman's name long before it was associated with a terrorist group. All right, let's just deal with it. Okay, it was. I'm talking thousands of years ago. ISIS kind of stole that from well, not that they really. I don't know if they even meant to do that. Who knows? But yeah, I'd like to see a Loomis event. That'd be kind of neat, where him and his buddy just kind of show up randomly and beat each other up. Pegasus we have, Mai we have, Meku we have, Mokuba. Oh man, he's always sniffing his finger. I mean, I know that's not what he's doing. I know. Hold on. Can I zoom in here? Hold on. Oh, control. There we go. I know what he's doing. I really do. But, okay. The way some younger sort of villainous characters in Japan are portrayed as kind of like sniveling little punks. And so, and they take sniveling as a very literal thing. And so he's like wiping his nose. That's what he's doing. But here in America, that means something very different. I'm not going to get into detail. Hey, Benia. I'm not going to get into detail by what this means here in the States. But you all can kind of figure it out. It's usually something that like high school or college age men will do sort of as a joke because of something they recently did. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not typing it in Discord. You all figure it out. Anyways, Odeon we have. Panic would be kind of interesting. He didn't get a lot of screen time. He was only like in one little mini arc. He's not sniffing cocaine off his finger. No, he's not. He's doing something else. Yeah, Panic didn't have a lot of screen time, but it'd be kind of nice to see him. Just, as like a mini event, or maybe part of a mini event. He doesn't even have to be like the centerpiece. Yeah, he was a punk. Raphael, I'd love to see Raphael bring all his Guardian cards with him. That, I think, would be really cool. I actually liked his character. I really did. In the English version, he was kind of but in the original Japanese version, he was actually pretty dope. Seriously. I mean, I liked his character in the original Japanese version. Rex we have. Seto. Oh, this is, again, just the old school Egyptian version of Kaiba. There's Kaiba. Shadi. Or Shada, I should say. Again, just the old school version of Shadi. Solomon, I'm surprised we don't have Grandpa yet. I'm really surprised. We need a Grandpa event to finally just unlock the Exodia cards. Seriously, we do. We need an event just to unlock the Exodia cards. It's been that long. It's been long enough. We need Grandpa Moto. We really do. I mean, because he's such he's one of those characters that even if he does something really stupid, it's just like, oh, Grandpa. You know? It's kind of like he's like 90. Don't worry about what he says. You know, because at that age, you know, you can do pretty much anything and people just forgive you. You know, you can like, not that you should do any of these things because you shouldn't, but you know, as a 90-year-old person, they usually forgive you. Like, you know, you can get other people to carry your luggage for you. You know, you can just leave an event just because you're quote unquote tired. You know, you could poop yourself and people are just like, oh, Grandpa. You know, you can go pee in a bush for the hell of it and people just forgive you. But seriously, I would love to see a Solomon in the game. I think he would be cool. Strange is in the game, but only for one duel. And I mean, it makes sense. His appearance within the game and the card that he gives you, obviously he gives you Slaver. It makes sense, but I would still want him to be there for a bit more. And again, I know he had a very small part in the series. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that's all he's going to get within Duel Links. Maybe, you know, because like I said, he wasn't a huge part of the show anyway. Taya, anyway, Tristan, apparently we're supposed to be able to unlock him fairly soon. And he's going to have that ability, Super Strength. I'm not kidding about that either. Somebody data mined that. I forget who it is. But somebody data mined it. And apparently when we unlock him, one of his abilities will be Super Strength. My voice gives me Super Strength. It's going to be amazing. Every time, and I'm telling you, every time, as soon as he's out there and he's unlocked, I want to use him. Just so I can duel you all as I'm doing the Tristan voice. That's right. I'm going to win. Even though I've got pointy hair. Umbra. Oh, here we go. Here's the other guy. The yin to the yang of the other person. They could make an interesting event with that. I think they could. Weevil we don't care. Bakura, he kinda has an event. He's the person that you talk to. What was it for the for that tabletop monster event that we had? So he kinda has an event. I never really saw him as part of it, but they just kind of stapled him on there, and I guess it sort of made sense. Summon Cyber Commander. No, he actually, I mean, some of the cards that they've had him use, like when he does his event, he actually does use, like Berserk Gorilla. He actually did use that, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. And then, of course, Sally Merrick. We don't really, we don't care about these guys. But yeah, Loomis and Umbra, that would be an interesting event. Solomon Moto would be another great event. Raphael, they could make that into a very nice event. And I'm surprised they actually don't have all the characters. They're missing some characters. I guess maybe because the other ones, like Malin and that other guy, the guy with the midriff thing going, I thought they had fairly decent amount of screen time, although Raphael was definitely the centerpiece of that particular season, besides darts. So, again, I'd like to see him in his own event. That'd be cool. Maybe not his own event, but kind of a darts sort of event. And then we got 5Ds. Only 2 seasons of 5Ds. Of course, we've already got Yusei. We've already got Moni's girlfriend. Bashford. I apologize. I don't know really any of these characters. Because I only watched like 1 or 2 episodes of 5Ds and then I kind of put it away. So all these characters are kind of to me. Bob, Chancellor, Blitz, Boylston. I know Crow. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know any of these people. I know Jack, obviously. Lester? That's a woman? Or is that just a guy with long hair? I don't know. I can't tell. Can you tell? Somebody tell me. Who is Lester? Is it a very slender woman or a boy with long red hair? Okay, Lester is a guy with long hair. Okay. Yeah. Because you know how sometimes women, they wear, like, ties and suits and stuff. Kind of get that kind of unisex thing going, which is fine. I mean, but the way they draw a lot of these characters in anime, you sometimes can't tell. I mean, look, essentially, like Luna and Leo, they are twins. And they look almost the same. The only difference I can see even between these drawings here is that her cheeks are ever so slightly more plump, I guess. But besides that, I mean seriously, you take the names away, and I can't tell which one's a boy or a girl. I really can't. Kaylin Kessler, Lazar. I kind of seen that character before. I don't remember where I saw him, but Maria Bartlett. Who the heck is this? She looks like an FBI agent. Let's see. Excuse me. Patty. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Do they actually have a woman of color? That's amazing. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, Rally. Oh, she was amazing. She was so amazing in a bridge series. I loved her in a bridge series. Her voice was so stupid. Oh god, she's amazing. I kind of look forward to having her come into the game. I don't know if they'll put her in right away. I doubt they will. She'll be like, Rally is I don't know what it is. I mean, because again, it's long hair, big giant eye. I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. I really can't. Let's see. Rally is a mischievous, street-smart teenager who tends to repeatedly get in trouble with sector security for all the right reasons. Oh, it is a he. Yeah, he's kind-hearted and is one of Yusei's closest friends. So it is a he. Could have fooled me, man. I seriously could have fooled me. I really don't know. You know, and I mean, I've told you guys before, I used to have really long hair. But yeah, again, the way they draw some of these characters, I just can't tell sometimes. I'm being sincere. I don't, you know. Okay, if it's a boy, it's a boy. Sherry LeBlanc. That has to be a guy. Anyway, Sly, Tank, Trudge. We've already got Trudge, of course. And Zora. We gotta get Zora. We gotta get Grandma. Zora is the elderly landlord of the building where Yusei, Crow, and Jack live. Wait. Isn't... I could be wrong, but isn't Jack, like, wealthy? Am I wrong about that? In the show, wasn't Jack wealthy? I mean, you all have to tell me this. I really don't know. She's not a duelist. Make her a duelist. Yeah, see, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Yusei and Crow were kind of like your average everyday guys, you know, sitting around in their garage working on their bikes and that sort of thing. But Jack had money, if I remember correctly, didn't? Yeah, Jack had money, and Yusei and Crow were like your average everyday guys. So why in the world are they all living in the same building? Is Jack just slumming it? What's going on there, man? Jack was from Satellite. Yeah, Satellite. That's like isn't that like kind of like the rich area or something? The rich town? I don't remember. Oh, Jack works for people with money, so okay. But he probably makes a good living then. Let's see. On the surface, she doesn't like having tenants. Okay. She's the landlord, but she hates having tenants. Leers at loud noises, can't stand kids, and despises dueling. However, deep down under that tough exterior, she actually loves having tenants, rocks out to any tune, cares for all kids, and is a huge fan of dueling. Zara is the mean old woman with a heart of gold who lives down the block. That's interesting. Satellite's the poor part? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Oh, Jack was born in the slums. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you all for educating me on that. Yeah, I guess we got a good way to go there as far as Roman Goodwin. Oh, and then there's Rex Goodwin. Is that? I guess maybe is that like his brother, or is that like his evil version? I don't know. I'm going to assume this is the evil brother because he's got a tan. But Rex Goodwin, that's the guy that isn't that the guy that Jack works for? I think I don't remember. New Domino City was built after the old city was destroyed. That is how it works with all new versions of cities. Like the old York, because we have New York here in the States. The old York, destroyed. We have New Jersey here in the States. Yeah, we have New Jersey. So that means Old Jersey, destroyed. We have New Mexico. Old Mexico, destroyed. That's how it works. That's how it works. Let's see. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexo. Oh my god. This is where things started getting really goofy. I think we're all pretty much on the same page here. Where things just started getting really goofy at this point. I mean, the hair was always crazy, we get that, but now it feels like they really made a push to appeal to children here. Because some of these characters are just goofy and stupid. Ugh. Yes, it is, Benny. I'm very aware. I'm literally hours from Mexico, and I've been there. I am aware of how large Mexico is. Yeah, some of these characters, I just, I don't know about these. They just look kind of, I don't know. Again, like I said, they're really, with this series, they really tried to appeal to children. Wow, they actually had 3 seasons. Ugh. Arc 5, I've seen this, I've heard about it, but again, it feels like they really tried to appeal to children here. There's not very many characters here either. The show wasn't that long, it was only 1 season. And they don't even have... They don't even have brains on here. Where's Callie? Who's Callie? Was Callie in Zexcel? I don't know. You gotta tell me. I hadn't watched any of them. Yeah, I haven't... Like I said, I watched all of Duel Monsters. I watched a good majority of GX now, because I think a few months ago I had mentioned that I hadn't watched a whole lot of 5Ds, but then I just, or not 5Ds, but GX, and I watched I watched like 70 more episodes. So yeah, I'm pretty up to date on GX. 5Ds only watched like 2 episodes, so I don't know. I really don't know. A lot of these characters, like I said, I just don't know who they are. Like, the only ones that I really knew of right off the bat were, like, Yusei and Jack, because they were in Abridged, and they were hilarious. Well, yeah, I guess Jack was more hilarious, but, yeah. And then, of course, you've got, Yusei's girlfriend that he never... Well, actually, I don't really want to spoil it for anybody, but things happen. I'll just say that. If you've not seen, don't spoil it. Do not dare spoil it in chat. Seriously, guys, don't spoil it. For those of you who have not seen 5Ds and are looking forward to it, things happen between these two. That's all I'll say. I mean, we kind of already know, but it's more than you think. No. If you want a spoiler, go to Discord and whisper somebody. Seriously, don't be that guy. Please. Don't spoil it for anybody. All right? Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Okay, let me jump back over to the game now, because we've been talking about this for a good 30 minutes. Jack. You say? What is it, Jack? Or what is it you say? I can't do Jack's voice. Because his voice, it sounds like it's very overdriven, and I feel I could probably do the Jack voice, but I would just completely destroy my throat if I did it. You hit gold 1 with aliens. Well, aliens are still pretty good, man. I mean, they're still sort of competitive. I mean, they're not obviously meta anymore, but... oh yeah, I was going back to let me get rid of that. Let's see, where is this thing? There we go. Okay, so now we're back to this. Aliens kills my for hire. You can do Jack's dub voice. Awesome. I wish I could. But again, it's one of those voices that you can only do for a short time because it starts really killing your voice box. Like, some voices I can do forever, and then other voices, even Tristan's voice is a little taxing. Like I said, I can only usually do it for about a minute, and then I gotta take a break. Because it just the way I have to, the inflections that he has in his voice, it's just a little tough. But, oh, completely off topic. Dude, I don't know, I doubt any of y'all did. But if you visited the website or the forums today, you would probably notice that they were down. And here's the interesting thing is I knew okay, this is gonna sound bad. Am I watching football today? Yeah, after this, I'm gonna watch some football. But I went to go pay my bill for my web provider, and something was going on that it wouldn't accept any payment. And so I left them a message, and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to pay my bill. What's going on there? And they never got back to me. So I was like, well, I guess I gotta wait. Because it was, it was like Friday. I figured, well, maybe they're taking the weekend off. I don't know. And so I go and I look at the websites today, and they're all down, all of my websites. And I'm like, what the hell? And they still hadn't responded to my ticket. And so I finally tweet them, and I'm like, I'm trying to pay my bill, but your stupid site, the website of my website provider, to get you. Okay, that's how it went. But I was like, dude, I'm trying to pay my bill. You guys will not take my money, and you've knocked my sites down. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, this is completely unprofessional. They actually tweeted me back in less than 5 minutes. And they said, dude, we're sorry, man. We don't know what's going on with our billing system. We'll turn your websites back on. I'm like, you better. I'm like, I'm literally trying to give you money, and you won't take it from me. and you take my websites offline. I'm like, come on, man. And it stinks because, I won't lie, they're a newer company. They've only been around for about a year. But you know how it is with startups. You want to, sometimes you run into a startup and you're like, I want to give these guys a chance. So that's what I did. And for the most part, things were fine. But lately, I've been running into problems with them. And I'm like, oh boy, please don't do this to me. Because there are times where I just think, well, I can just go with like AWS, which is Amazon Web Services. They're a little more expensive, but it's Amazon. So you know if something goes wrong, they're going to fix that stuff really fast. Whereas with these guys, I don't know. It just, I'm a little worried now. And I really don't want to move my web services again, because I just moved them in August. So, well, I don't know. Like I said, you guys probably didn't even notice. So it's not a big deal. But anyways, yeah, Duel Room today. Again, fun decks, and if you don't use staples, I will give you a big gold star. That's what I did yesterday. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, I had a big deal over, man, come on, look, I'm making a deck with 0 staples. And what I mean by staples, in case you weren't here, are staples are cards that you can basically put into any deck, and they will still do their job. Cards like Cosmic Cyclone, cards like Wall of D, Mirror Wall, Enemy Controller, cards like those. That's what I mean. So I was trying to get people to, just because that's what I did. I built a deck yesterday, and I used 0 staples. And I was like, yeah, that's my challenge to you guys. But no, nobody could really do it. Even the person who came closest, the person who came closest to it still had an enemy controller. I was like, come on, man. Try something. But yeah, I can say that I actually built a deck with 0. Of course, it didn't do well. I got my butt kicked the entire day. But at least I went down, but at least I didn't use staples. Oh my god, this is a terrible starting hand. Ugh. Okay, end the turn. But as you can see, this one does have a couple staples, so deal with it. But if you want to face my non-staple deck, you can ask. Like, if you have a non-staple deck, and you want to face my non-staple deck, just tell me. Seriously, tell me, and I'll get on it. Like I said, it's not a great deck, but it's something. I beat a bricked-out Cosmo Blue Eyes deck first run in ranked with this deck today. Oh, good. Well, if he bricked, it's not a huge win. Is this a spellcaster deck? It wasn't meant to be. No, this is not a spellcaster. This is not the old-school spellcaster deck that you're thinking of. This is a different deck. I'm using Yami Merrick theme deck. Use your non-stable deck, please. Okay, so Primal officially asked. What is this? Why am I facing vampires here? I know this is not a vampire, but why are we facing Vampire Kingdom? Ooh. I completely forgot I even had this card in here. I didn't even remember. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. There, I see your message. Okay. Well, just remind me when I duel you guys that you want to face. I mean, because again, my non-stable deck sucks. It's a very basic deck. Any of you who were here yesterday when I built it, it's very, yeah, it's very basic. It's a warrior deck, pretty much. It's just a warrior deck with 0 staples. I didn't ignore you, it's just that I'm playing a duel now, Turner. I'm trying to find attention to the duel. Don't be hating. Ugh. I'm not, well, I mean, I'm drawing okay, but right now I've got 2 dead cards. Then we'll have some fun. Yeah, I don't think it will, Benia. Because tomorrow's event, isn't it just, well, let me think. Oh, that's right. It was supposed to be one of those newer events that they're doing. I forget exactly what it is. The game has been boring. Yeah. Even Dan's like, dude, I'm getting bored. And when Dan's getting bored, you know things are boring. Shuten Doji. I have no clue what this is. Once per turn, you can activate these effects. Now choose zombie monsters from your graveyard. Draw 1 card. Target one of your... Okay, place them on top of your... Okay, gotcha. I didn't even have to use a farm deck. Well, you know me. I have farm decks. I just don't really like using them because they're boring. But one of the decks that I do use, I use like my powered down Silent Magician deck, and for some reason it wins a lot. So I just let that auto duel versus Jack, and it seems to win. Oh my god, are you serious? Come on, man. Can I draw something here besides... Let's see. Never mind. The event is for day 4 and is tabletop. Oh, it's the tabletop one? So I see what they're doing. They're splashing zombies, and they're using this, I think, mostly because it gives the plus 500 attack, which, I mean, that's actually good use of that card, obviously, if you're not using it in a dedicated zombie deck. This is like Zombie Fiend he's running. And we get Tristan with it. Well, I don't think it was, you know, we were supposed to get Tristan with it. It's just that Tristan is releasing at the same time. You need to attack with this other one. Attack with it. Attack. You need to attack. Why didn't he attack? He would have gotten me for 400. Alright. Come on! Really? Okay, this is about as big a brick as you can get here. I started with 2 dead cards, drew a couple of decent draws, and now I can't draw anything I can use. This is so... Oh. I don't even have Sonic Bird in this deck. I don't have it. I don't have Sonic Bird in here. I don't have the what is it, Maju or Senju? I don't have either of those. I have to use this or I'm dead. I don't have a choice. This is so stupid. I can't draw a frickin'... Even though I draw a monster now. And look, I mean, he's got the backfield there, so... Oh, thank you, Lord. It's about frickin' time. Not that I can really do anything with this, but... At least I can throw something out there. All I know about Manju and Senju is that they're both good for ritual. That's the only, I can't remember which one is which. Those cards have been around for over 10 years, and I still can't remember which one is which. I just can't. And forgive my crackling, that's my water bottle. I'm going to assume that he's got a wall back there. I mean, all he can really do is wait right now anyway. That's all he can do because of his monsters. So yeah, this is kind of a... It's turning into kind of a boring duel. My fault mostly because I'm bricking. Or I was bricking. Now I'm starting to get a little something. I don't really remember. Really? Yeah. This is all we're doing. 9 cards left in my deck, and I still can't draw the stuff I need. No, I mean, well, the thing is, like I'm telling, I know he's got a wall back there. Why am I going to attack? Why would I do that? Is that it? You just want me to lose, Maroon? Maroon's like, yeah. Just lose, man. James Warai taught me how to save my gems. Oh my god, it worked. That really matters, but let's see. I'll kind of do something now. I mean, just because this is getting so ridiculous. The Souk is real. Taunt. Activate only during your opponent's main phase. Select one monster on your side of the field. While the selected card remains on the field, if your opponent attacks with a monster this turn, they must select the selected monster as the attack target. Okay. Which monster did he select? Oh, he's selecting this one. Okay. Oh my god, we're actually getting some action. One more Dragon Destroyer, 1 or 2 more Whelps, and 1 or 2 more BB Fusion Spell. Oh, okay, so you're still pretty far away. You don't have wall. He has. He don't have wall, he has stall. You can't get in the room. Sounds like a personal problem, man. Not like I can do anything about it right now, but okay. I'll just kind of do whatever. Yeah, we know, Tran. Shadow, I threw together a test 6-Sam Synchro deck. I don't think 6-Sams would be hard to pull off Synchros, because they've got a lot of different leveled monsters. And what I mean is they've got like 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6-star monsters, so you've got a nice assortment there. And then you could just kind of splash a tuner in there. I still really want Junk Synchron. I just really wish they would release it. I mean, because you could throw that in virtually any deck. Oh. It's Dark Necrofear. That's the animation for Dark Necrofear. In the show, in the original Japanese version of the show, she was really creepy. Because the baby would kind of just jump around and do weird things. She was creepy as hell, man. Yeah, when they used her in the show. Oh my gosh, I follow over on Twitch, of all places. Oh, speaking of Twitch, and I know this is kind of off topic, but people had been asking me to lower the output of my stream because I was streaming 1080p for a long time, and why not Necrofear? Because I feel like it. Anyways, so I lowered it over on Twitch, so now it's 720. So now people on Twitch can watch in 720p, which is awesome. Because unfortunately, some people don't have the bandwidth to watch in 1080. And so I was like, well, let me knock it down to 720. So now it'll be a little easier for them to watch the stream. Yeah, I know. Trent's like, why didn't you take Necrofear? Because it's hilarious. Draw Sense Dark. He just put it away and it's back already. That's funny. Alright, let's see if we can finish this. Hey, Yummy. We were just talking about you. Well, not you specifically. We were talking about people over on Twitch. That's right. Topsgond. Okay, so people were asking to play my non-staple deck, which is not very good. So I'll use it. I will use my non-staple deck, which I fully expect to lose many, many times. Let's see. Well, we've got a new week. Obviously, we've reset here. Here we go. Login bonus. Useless normal ticket. And, yeah, apparently no new weekly thing. Okay.
I'm not prepared for this.
Where is it? It was on Joey, right? Let's see,
No one messes with Joey
Wheeler. I think this is it. Yes, sir. You are more than welcome to play. I'll share the room number. Just so you know, Mr. Yami, we're using fun decks today, and this deck in particular has no staples in it. So I'm probably going to lose because this is just this is a deck I threw together yesterday in like 20 minutes on stream live, so everybody knows what's in it. And on top of that, it has no staples. Okay, which one are you, Turner? I don't remember. Again, I can never remember which of you guys is who here. I think we're Viper, right? Aren't you Viper? There you go. Yeah, that's it. I can never remember. It wasn't a nice comeback, Emmanuel. It was not. I completely forgot that I ranked up to platinum yesterday. Oh, that's right, because I wanted the gems. Completely forgot. Alright, so we got Warriors versus Warriors, I'm assuming. Yep. This is going to be interesting.
Duel.
Yeah, this is very much a... Like I said, it was thrown together. It doesn't have any staples. You got... Well, I didn't really get lucky. I just, you know... It was... I'll be honest with you, Emmanuel. It was one of those duels where I'm, like, dueling, but at the same time I'm paying so much attention to chat where I'm just kind of like, eh. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of playing along. I try not to do that, but sometimes, yeah. Your Broncos game is starting. Dude, I could stream and watch the Broncos game at the same time. Because I'm amazing. Are you amazing? Actually, I don't want to do that right now. Let's do this. Monday. Am I going to be on Monday? I don't know. Doink. Let's see. Gauntlet Warrior. Okay. I'm going to end that. But see you later, Shadow. I don't know about the Broncos. I've not been following the Broncos this season. I've been following the Cowboys, the Saints, the Packers for a while, but their season's pretty much over. And also the Chiefs a bit, because I used to like watching Patrick Mahomes when he played with Texas Tech. And he was always kind of a crazy, kind of out there, you know, throw 25 touchdowns in one game sort of guy. So it's always fun to watch him play. That's just the way he plays. But it's going to get real interesting for the Chiefs here, man. Kareem Hunt, gone. I mean, Kareem Hunt was a Pro Bowl running back. And now he's gone because of that whole thing that he was doing with that video and stuff. Yeah, in case you all didn't know, yeah, Kareem Hunt, he decided he was going to be an idiot, and he struck a woman. And it's on videotape. Yeah. And the Chiefs did exactly what they should have done. I mean, they made it clear that they're not gonna deal with that, man. I'm thinking of changing my Duel Links name into my YouTube name. You can do either one. But yeah, Kareem Hunt. Now, to be completely fair to Kareem Hunt, the woman was egging him on a little bit. But even if she is, and I want to be clear about this, even if a woman eggs you on, don't hit her. Just don't. Just walk away. Be a man. Anyway. But yeah, be a man. Just walk away from that stuff. You know, don't get involved. Yeah, I mean, if you go into the duel room, you're more than welcome to duel anybody in there. And then if I have a chance, I will duel. But I've got a lot of people waiting right now. But yeah, seriously, just, you know, because I'll be honest, man, I mean, you all know, I'm not exactly young. I'm not old, but I'm not exactly young. So I've been around the block a few times. And believe me, there are people out there, be it a man or a woman, and they will try to get on you so that you do something stupid. And that's exactly what happened with Kareem Hunt. Again, I'm not saying she deserved it or anything like that. That has nothing to do with it. It's just that he should have known better. A person in his position, he definitely should have known better. Good duel, sir. I'm going to assume you bricked. I forgot about OG. Yeah, you bricked, buddy. That's what I imagine it was. Okay, so Sosa Scar, Seto Kaiba, they've been waiting. Blasca Bar and Bania, I think, were... And then Yami. Somebody duel Yami, just so they have something to do in the meantime, because like I said, it'd be unfair for me to immediately duel him and ignore these two people. Because they've been waiting. Where's my dice here? Okay, so Soul of Scar. And Seto Kaiba. Let me see. Soul of Scar is 1 and 2. Kaiba is 3 and 4. It's a 4. So we're facing Seto Kaiba. And drew into Freed. Ugh. Yeah. Bricking potential. I'm only running. I think you were here yesterday when I found that I actually did have Freed. I don't know why, but the initial search for him didn't show up anything, and then I was like, wait, there he is. A weighted dice. No, we don't have... This is actually a clear dice, so you can tell if it's weighted or not. You only use a weighted dice if it's completely colored. Yes, I am aware of how they work. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since I was a kid, and we actually knew somebody that had weighted dice. And one of the big giveaways is that when we would play with him, he would only ever want to roll with his dice, and he wouldn't let us use his dice. And he was always getting 6 on a 6-sided dice. He was always getting 10 on a 10-sided dice. It's like, dude, come on. Really? You gonna do this? Okay, let's see. Let's do that. I'm gonna take a chance here. And let's do... I actually meant to take that card out. I completely forgot. I should probably go take that card out here in a little bit. But we'll do this. At the very least, it's fodder to send back into the deck for now. Let's see what I draw. Oh! Yes. Check that out. The bluey. Do I have anything I can summon? Ah, there it is. Well, now we got to make a decision. Do we want... Ooh. Which Earth type word? Okay. Trace defines monster by battle into the graveyard. You can special summon that monster you're sent to the field, but its attack becomes halved. We're doing this guy. This is Heart of the Underdog. Heart of the Underdog! Throw in the axe. Blue! Yes! Man, that worked out beautifully, actually. That's probably the best starting hand and the best first turn this deck has ever seen. That worked out beautifully. Well, it worked out as well as it could have. Because to draw... Okay, because I dumped Remove Trap with Marmoting, and then I drew into this guy so I could immediately summon him. I was able to get out Goyo. That was great. Good deal, sir. He was like, oh, crap. Yeah, with a pumped up Goyo, it's hard to get past that. That was, I guess, honestly, that's the best starting hand I've had with that deck. And so I'll be right back. Like I said, I wanted to, not like you guys don't know what's already on this, but I'm going to take out that one card that just wasn't doing anything. So let me take it out real quick. And again, this is the deck in case you all want to look at it. It's no secret. It's just a fun deck. I was trying to throw together like a warrior type deck. So I just kind of threw in whatever warriors I had. But yeah, the 2 Jute Fighters is nice, but I'm taking this out because he was useless. But I'm not putting a staple. I'm not going to put a staple. In fact, I should probably take this out too. This has not been useful. Let me think what other spell cards would help this deck. Ancient Rules, no. I think 3 Axes is kind of overkill. Oh, Book of Tayu, but no, I don't really have any flip. I don't have any flip effect monsters. Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing. I refuse to put a staple in here. I just don't want to do that because that again, that would be unfair to you guys too. Because I'm over here telling you don't use staples, and I stick a staple in my deck. That wouldn't be fair. What's this? Oh, Dangerous Machine. Discard 1 card. Banish monster. Special summon now. Dark World Dealings, not a staple, but I could use that. Dark Core. Dispel's actually not bad. Because I can, at the very least, I'm going to see what they have face down. And it's not a staple. It really isn't. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this out. Let me see what other traps I have. and Trans like, this deck is gonna tilted me. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Blast held by tribute. I don't know what else. Well, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, banish all defense position monsters your opponent controls. I'm familiar with that card, but yeah. Is a lower. No, that wouldn't work well in this deck. If I had a second Dust Tornado, I'd probably do that. Only got the one, though. Oh, speaking of traps, I finally got a Sakuretsu armor last night. Finally. I don't know if you would really call that a staple, though. But I don't think it's... Yeah, I'm not going to use that. That combo with Drowning. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't have anything to pump up the defense of my monsters. Except, well, Axe is only attack. So yeah, I mean, Destruction Punch with something like a Spike Shield deck, that would be... I actually tried to put something like that together, but I sort of abandoned it. I may go back to it, but I have an idea for it. Ooh, what's this? House of Adhesive Tape. Defense position monster summoned by your opponent excluding special summon is 5 points less than the monster's turn. That's actually interesting. I really don't... Well, Jar of Greed... Jar of Avarice. I really don't know what else to put in here. Magical Pigeons. Metamorph is okay. Let's see. Target when face a monster on the field, equip this card to it against 3 attack and defense. If it attacks, it gains attack equal to half the attack of the attack target. That's actually not bad. Let's try that. It's better than what I have in there. We'll just try that. Like I said, I don't want to do staples at all. Let's just do that. Let's see how it works. All right, who is next? Soul was next, right? So now Soul's like, no, I know exactly what you run. Yes, you do. All right. We need this card. Give us Junk Synchron. But it's in the game. It's not obtainable. So I can't use it in any other decks. Don't worry, my duck sucks. Your duck sucks as well? I didn't say duck sucks. You said duck sucks. Well, I mean, the deck itself isn't bad. That's all I can really do. Excuse me. Alright. I kind of like this deck. I really do. I like it because it's such a simple deck. You really don't need a big brain to run this deck. You don't. You got the Boganian. I like that burn there. If we had cards like... what's the word I'm looking for? Or the card, like Messenger of Peace. You all probably don't know Messenger of Peace unless you play TCG. Messenger of Peace is a continuous spell card during each of your standby phases. Oh, look at this. Each time a monster is sent to your graveyard, flush 9% damage. Gotcha. Okay. But, yeah, it's a continuous spell card. Pay 100 life points during... Yeah, only 100 life points during each of your standby phases. And, any monster, I think it's with 1,500 more or more attack, it cannot attack. And because it's so cheap, only 100 life points per standby phase, it can stay there for a really long time. Yeah, I got both axes there. Sorry. Again, that was another really good hand, actually. And I had a blast with chain set. That was actually pretty good. Yeah, the 2 axes were just, yeah. Yeah, 100 life points per standby phase, and monsters 1,500 or more attack cannot attack. Let's see. Bone Nia. Has Benia been waiting, or has... I can't tell. I don't remember who came in first. Was it Yami, or was it Benia? I can't remember. But anyways, I guess I'm going to face this person. Benia, I'm new to this. Sure. Let's see. Well, this person might be a ghost now. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to give it a couple more clicks, and if it doesn't work, then I'm going to go to Benia. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, so we're trying Benia. Let's see if he's there. What? Oh, there we go. Shut up, Benia. Just so you know, we always tease Benia. It's like a running joke at this point. We always tease poor Benia. Benia's like, shut up. I hate you all, but I'm going to continue to return. Now you'll make a Yusei themed deck. I don't have all the cards to make a Yusei themed deck. Well, actually, I probably do, but don't really want to. I like the deck he uses right now. That Gusto deck. That Gusto Synchro deck actually works kind of good sometimes. And again, for the new people that have just come in, especially over on Twitch, I'm running a deck with 0 staples. Meaning no Wall of D, no, it's non-meta, and no staples. So yeah, things are going to get really interesting here. Let's actually do that and this. And again, anybody is more than welcome to join us, but in keeping with the theme, I guess, if you can, bring a deck without staples. Just because, I don't know, it just seems different. You know, it gives a little difference, something to do with the game. Let's see, he's playing Wasteland with Bonds. It's the Bonds. Gotta check something. All right, let's do this. I messed up. I forgot. This is a 4-star. Well, that just goes to show I haven't played this deck very much. It's okay. You know, it happens. Let's put this down there. Yeah, let's just go. Oh, no. Okay. Well, guess that's all we can do. This guy running Magnet Warriors. Just so you all know, I was going for a Goyo. Excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna lose my Juke Fighter, which stinks. Yami, I tried to duel you. I was hitting begin duel like for a good 20 seconds and it never started, so I moved on to somebody else. Sorry. I mean, I can go back to you, but yeah, it didn't. It wasn't working for some reason. All right, Dispel. I'm gonna hit that Wasteland. Look at that. Just put that sucker in there, already paying dividends. He kind of wants me to get these cards in the graveyard, but you know. There we go. So we can get our Boxer counter. There we go. All right, end turn. Delta the Magnet Warrior. Well, I know not to send this thing now. I gotta send the other thing. Oh. Wow. Let's be safe. Let's just do this. Painful decision. Okay. A could bring this out, just have it. No, it didn't make sense. Let's just hit this thing in there. Because I don't think, let me see. Magnet warrior monster, okay. Card sent to the graveyard. You can banish 3 level 4 or lower magnet monsters from your graveyard, except Delta the Magnet Warrior. It's supposed to summon 1 Valkyrian. Well, we're gonna do it. Get another counter on him. Alright, let's see what we can do here. It's actually a pretty good draw. I know this is a kind of an insane thing to do, but again, I'm just trying to make things interesting here. So let's... Yeah, I know I should totally bring this guy out, but I'm going to send him away. Oh my gosh, that's actually awesome. Look at that. And now... Well, I got to make a choice here. Look at all these options. I really want to do this guy. I mean, I could bring out the big, you know, humongous... Let's do this guy. So we'll do that, and we'll send this guy away, because these are the 2 weaker monsters anyway. But we'll bring him out. Got the chaser out. That's nice. Okay. So first things first, let's... Do I want to... Well... Let's do him. Just because I know I'm going to definitely get him. And if, just in case that's a flip, then I will get my... Yeah, we're going to activate this. Oh, that's only if I control no other monsters. Okay. Blink. Interesting. That's an interesting field. I'm just glad that I was able to pull all that off. I got really lucky with that marketing. I'm not gonna lie, that was an amazing draw. I do have 2 Blade Knights, so it wasn't obviously impossible, but it was unlikely. Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior. Even only use for the beta. Okay, you can add 1 level 4 lower magnet warrior. Gotcha. This is rough for him. Unless he has a backfield, it's going to get pretty nasty here. I can't believe he doesn't have Valkyria yet. Oh, wait. Standby phase? Okay, he's waiting on something. He's got something in his hand. Let's see. What do I want? Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to send this away. Do you have a Karibo in your hand? I'm going to imagine he has Karibo. He knows what I'm doing here. So if he's going to Karibo, he's going to Karibo now. Oh. I've still got people I haven't faced, Turner. I've got Yami Yus... I can't say his name. A gentleman over on Twitch, or a young woman, I don't know. Over on Twitch. That I have not dueled yet, so I gotta face them. Yes. Turn it. Ain't no thing. Yeah, there it is. Yes. Bam! I just wanted to do that for fun. Sorry. He might still have another Valkyria in hand. And if he does, then things are going to get ugly. But he was like, no! You cannot win. Well, that's actually a pretty good draw. Drowning! Ugh! Ugh! Look at you and your staples. Ugh! Alright, Emmanuel. Look at that! You get out of here with your staples. What do you think you're doing? The mad stapler. You have Field Command Roz? I don't know. I'd have to look. I have no idea. That's Benia's new name. Benia is the Mad Stapler. Benia is the Stapler. Rated PG-13. Alright, Yami, let's see. Where you at? You're back now, what'd you miss? Nothing, just a bad stapler joke. I did some stuff I normally wouldn't do, Benia, but again, I just wanted to kind of mess around with the deck and see what it would do. You're asking again if I have Raws. I don't know. I really don't know. You're asking the wrong questions. Oh, Grandpa's cards! We've got Exodia, guys. I'm not making fun of it. I mean, I've lost a couple times to Exodias. Ouch! Run an old school grandpa deck. Look at that. Giant Soldier of Stone. Pulls a level 4 warrior to the top of the deck. Interesting. Definitely got plenty of level 4 warriors. X-Saber Anu Piranha. Look at that guy. Apparently somebody wants to make an appearance. I summon the sexually frustrated Celtic Guardian. And then axe. Let's give him a giant axe. I had to fight my pizza deck. Oh, you got some pizza. Man, I regret it. I was going to get pizza yesterday, but I ended up ordering Mexican food, and that food was not very good. It was just, ugh. It was not good at all. Let's see. I don't really want him, so we'll use the captain. Send him away. Don't give me another guard. That's actually not bad. Okay. Let's see what this face down is first. Big defenders, man. Look at it. Alright, well, we gotta get rid of... Let's get rid of this guy. What else we got? Okay. No, we're gonna get rid of that. I'm thinking this is another big defender. Yep. I know what he's running now, though. I know exactly what he's running. Excuse me. He's running Heart of the Underdog. Yeah, Exodia Underdog. It's just a bunch of big defenders and... Ooh. That is beautiful, actually. Yugioh Chaser, man, that dude's pretty awesome. I actually, hold on. Oh yeah, we're not doing that. We'll actually let that go. I don't want to bring that thing to the field. Not what I wanted to draw. Let's go with the Yugioh first. Boink. Actually, yeah, let's pull him over here, and this hopefully should end the game. There we go. Good duel, sir. That Yugioh Chaser, man. That guy's actually pretty damn handy. I mean, this deck in itself is not terrible, but imagine if I did stick staples in it. If I did put other stuff in it, it'd actually be okay. I mean, you know, versus another non-staple deck, it's pretty good. But versus a deck with regular staples, it would suck. I mean, we saw that yesterday. We saw how bad it was yesterday. But, yeah, versus, you know, in a non-staple tournament, it would do okay. I think it'd do okay. I do like the way it's working a little bit better now. The Metal Morph and the D-Spell change was nice. And that Nullman of Extermination is actually pretty nice, too. I'm actually surprised I don't see that card more often. Like, if you were running, like, hardcore backfield control, you could run it with, like, Galaxies and Cosmics, Breakers. I mean, that'd be insane. It'd probably be overkill, but... Yeah. a 30 card deck. Okay, he hasn't showed me what he's doing yet. Okay. Dark Bishop Arcfiend. Control of this card pays 500 life points to each of your standby phases. This is not optional. When an Arcfiend monster card on your side of the field is targeted by the effect of a card controlled by your opponent, when resolving the effect, roll a 6-sided die. If the result is 1, 3, or 6, negate the effect and destroy the opponent's card. Interesting. Speaking of Nolan of Extermination. Got that top deck going. Royal Surrender. When your opponent activates a continuous trap card, negate the activation. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll put this down. Let's not activate Marvening. We're just gonna go with it. We'll take a chance here. My hands are getting a little cold. 72 in here. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be this cold. What is that? Fabled Diff? What is this guy? When a Fabled monster is sent to your hand of the graveyard, you contribute this card to select the monster, special summon it from the graveyard. Obnoxious Celtic Guard is ridiculous defense, dude. It really is. If you are able to run it defense and then throw something like Spike Shields on it, it's ridiculous. Unless they've got a piercing card or a way to switch its from defense to attack, it's pretty insane. Dang, I took the chance. It didn't really work out. We'll put this down there just in case. Let's throw out the Jute Fighter. We'll just hit for 9. I'm a big fan of Obnoxious Celtic Guard. He's a better card than people give him credit for. Especially if you're running a straight-up defensive deck. He might be handy. Of course, there are other better options, which is probably why he doesn't always get looked at. Like, a lot of people that run the defensive decks usually run stuff like Amazoness Swordswoman, Cypher Soldier with the DNA surgery, that sort of stuff. But Obnoxious Celtic Guard, man, he hangs around. He likes to hang around. Alright, come on, we gotta draw a monster. Gotta draw a monster. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. Well, poopy. That didn't work. That goes to show I'm not familiar with exactly how that card works. Okay. Well, I throw away a card there. Here's to hoping I draw a monster. If I can draw a monster... 3,000 life points to use Cosmic Cyclone with Grey Robber's effect. Lost to a duel to a wall of... Ah, I'm sorry. Darn, did not draw a monster. Ugh. So I might take some damage here. Yeah, unfortunately, Turner, some people, you know, like I said, they're you know, sometimes we just get random people that come into the duel room. I don't publish the duel room. I know a few people who do. And they're not necessarily watching the stream, so they may not be aware of what we're trying to do today. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Let's see, does he have anything? He might, no. Look at that top decking skill. Can't beat that, man. You can't teach that. That's so crap. Can't teach top decking. It just happens. Good duel, sir. Bleskavar and Yami are going at it. Kind of want to watch that duel. Oh, Turner's available now. Okay, well I can rematch Turner now. I think. Gotta say, I balance it better for Synchro Summon though. Ah, okay. Let's see. Wait, War Viper was Turner or Primal? No, no, no. Primal Soul of Scar. Okay, so yeah, Turner is. Hey, where'd you go, man? Hey, get back over here. Oh, you bugged? Oh, okay. You're just restarting then. Give me a moment to go out here and collect some gems. Oh, didn't want to do that, but yeah, we'll probably do one more duel with Turner and then we can call it. We'll call it a stream. We actually spent a good 40 minutes just talking about the show today. Didn't see that coming, did ya? Manuel says, I ain't a rematch. I would ant a rematch too. Oh, look at that. He says, I never got my duel, Slick. Well, you've been dueling other people, man. Every time I go back into the room, you're dueling somebody else.
Duel.
Everybody streams now. Everybody. Excuse me. Man. I really would still like to see Marauding Captain in this game. I think the reason why they don't want to put him in is because they know how easy it would be to abuse him. Oh, this guy. I don't know if I have him or not. Rocket Warrior. I completely forgot about Rocket Warrior. Oh. Here I am, and I'm obnoxious. I have a feeling we're gonna eat some Rocket Warrior here. Well, no, we may not. He may do something else because he drew Rocket Warrior. he's got a defense now. Nice. Ugh, no! It's the obnoxious guard being obnoxious to my obnoxious. Told you, man, I like him. He's a pretty good card, man. Not perfect, but he's pretty darn good. He's a solid card. My Jute Fighter... If I draw a Jute Fighter right now, you're going to have a bad time. Maybe not a totally bad time, but a pretty bad time. He's still thinking. He's like, do I want to do it? Don't do it. Don't do it. And I don't... Oh, I do have a couple of synchros. Well, I have one synchro, I think, that does piercing battle damage. So he would be useful here. Excuse me. Ah, okay. He was thinking of summoning it so that he could get the monster he needs. No, he didn't do it. Okay. Ooh. Bam! Had to get rid of that sucker. Gosh, decisions. Let's do it. There's Freed. Gosh, I could... Ah, what the heck, we're just going all out. We'll just pop him with another axe. No, I forgot, he negates, okay. I'm like, no. Well, there you go. I screwed up, Turner. Perfect opportunity for you to win this one now. Perfect opportunity. I still got a pretty strong monster, but you can do something. That's what happens when you play with cards that you're not familiar with. You do something stupid. The reason I screwed up with that is because I don't know why, but I thought it meant that a spell card that your opponent activates. Excuse me. Noble Arms? Boo. Boo, Noble Arms. Get out of here. Even I'm not running any Noble Arms. But he had to know this was coming. Excuse me. But yep, that Celtic Guardian is saving your butt right now. Besides the fact that I've screwed up. Celtic Guard, that's another Celtic Guard. I know it is. That's another Celtic Guard. It's got to be another Celtic Guard. Watch. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, okay. The Immortal Bushi. Poor guy lost all his hair. Well, at least the hair on the top. I've been fortunate. I still have my hair. I don't let it grow, but it's there. Ooh, not good. Not good. Well, all I can do is end my turn. The one card that I didn't put in here because it wasn't a warrior is the one card I'm now wishing I put in here. Because if it would have been that one card that I'm thinking of, I'll tell you after the duel. But if it's the one card I'm thinking of, that one card right now could be the difference between winning and losing. But I didn't put it in there because I was like, let's just go with warriors if we can. Should have, though. I really should have. I should go back and make that change. The deck would be that much better if I made that slight change. Well, we gotta wait. Still waiting. Yeah, those two axes are hard to get by. I'll admit that. Two axes on an obnoxious. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Are you serious? That's all I can do again. Look at that Celtic Guard is just buying all sorts of time for him right now. He's got a full hand of cards there, man. Oh, he's throwing them Harmony now. Okay, so he's going to send one back. He's going to hope to pop out a decent warrior. A Blade Knight would be good for him. Oh, did he get the warrior? Oh, no, he didn't. That's actually probably better for him. Let's tap that face down. Grave Robber. Select one spell card from your opponent's graveyard. You can use it in your hand until the end of the turn. If you use it, take 2,000 damage. Ooh, okay, so... Okay, gotcha. I know what that thing does now. Okay. He was going for it. He was going for the win, but... Well, he was not necessarily going for the win, but he was going for something else. Oh, wait, he's still waiting. Oh, he's got the Grave Robber. You can use Grave Robber, you just don't have to use the card. Yeah, use Grave Robber, pull something. Just don't use the card. I mean, you're going to lose here anyway, but still. Yeah. Oh, Nolan Extermination would have been nice. Yeah, that got a little weird there. But I'll show you the one card I was thinking of that I probably... In fact, I'm going to change it in there right now. Even though it's not a warrior, I'm going to put it in there. You're going for Guilford? Yeah, that would have been pretty awesome. I actually don't have very many powerful warriors in this deck. But here, I'll show you what I meant. Where is he? And I should... I mean, it makes sense. It makes complete sense to put this card in there. I was being stubborn and not doing it. But, come on. Where is he? There he is. This guy. Because I had Jute Fighter in my... I had 2 Jute Fighters in my hand. And this is a 6-star. And he has Piercing. And every single time he attacks, he pumps himself up. So I would have been able to... I wouldn't have been able to destroy your Celtic Guard, but I would have been able to start doing damage. Well, that if you'd drawn into Guilford the Lightning, I would have been able to get rid of it. Yeah, I have Wayne in here too. I've got Wayne there, but he's a 5-star, so I couldn't bring him out. And this guy's useful, but this one, this doesn't make sense. So we're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna put in this dude. If I would have had him in there, the duel would have gone very differently. Oh, you had Legend. Let me see. Let me do a search for Legend. I'm pretty sure I have it, but I have to remember what he does. Legend. There we go. Cannot be special summoned. Oh, when this card is normal summoned, you can equip as many equip spell cards from your graveyard as possible to work. Yeah, I would have taken some damage if you managed to get him out, but I had a Mitch Azuri down, so I would have been able to handle it. I would have taken damage, but I would have been able to handle him. And I don't think you had too many equip cards in your graveyard. You had like 1, I think. 1 or 2. Oh, you had Freed too? Hmm. Yeah, if I would have had this dude in there... seriously, because I had Jute Fighter in my hand for like 5 turns. I was like, ugh, come on. That's cool. Okay, so now we've learned, we've messed around. I screwed up with my Freed. I totally ruined Freed. It was terrible. I mean, he's not bad, though. What was the name of that other card you used? What was it? Boz, Roz? Here, let's search for him. I don't know if I have him or not, but he still looks like a pretty handy warrior. Okay, I guess I don't have him. R-A-H-Z. Yeah, I don't have him. Well, now I want to go look for him. Card catalog. Tap search. Where is he from? He's a normal. Crimson Kingdom. How do I not have him? Wow. And he's only a normal monster. I mean, normal as in common. But, Yeah, I've actually gotten quite a bit from Crimson Kingdom. How do I not have him? Yeah, at least one of him would be pretty handy. Of course, I don't have gems. I could get some gems, but... Yeah, I've bought at least a few packs from Crimson Kingdom. I don't know how I've managed not to get that. Older set, but I've bought some, didn't I? Well, 21 packs. I haven't bought from this one very much, obviously, but 21 packs, and plus it's a normal, you'd figure I would have gotten it, but... Yeah, there's still quite a few normals I still haven't gotten. Black Tyranno. There he is. Yeah. I guess well, I'm still working on the newer box. Once I finish that box up, maybe I'll go in here and try to grab a couple of him. Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, that Celtic Guard, he doesn't get as much respect as he should. It's a good card. It really is. That's one of those cards that I've been touting since I started streaming this game. Because I'm like, you know, Celtic Guard, he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. And at that, you plainly saw it there. You know, especially with so many hardcore, you know, big attack monsters running around out there. Only have that one prismatic copy. Really? Isn't he's card trader, right? I'm pretty sure he's card trader. So yeah, that's why I have two. And he's not that expensive. Yeah, there he is. Obnoxious Celtic Guard. And 30,000, 3 super rare. Yeah, he's very easy to get. Never went for another copy. Well, there you go. I think 3 in a deck in Duel Links is overkill, but 2 seems pretty good. I like him. He's a good card. But I'm sorry, Bluscabar. It's time for me to go and get some lunch. I actually haven't eaten today. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, unless something explodes. I'm not crazy about doing Meta Monday, but I will indulge you guys for Meta Monday. And of course, Meta Monday, anything goes. What, Bluscabar? Don't get mad at me. Come on. Come on. I'm hungry. I want to get some food, man. But, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Meta Monday. Bluscabar gets first duel tomorrow. How about that? You get first duel tomorrow. Just remind me, because I'll forget. You'll bring your Buster Blader and Aliens for tomorrow. Oh, I hate that Buster Blader deck. Anyways, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, unless something goes insane. And what is this? Oh, never mind. I was looking at something else. You can live with that? Okay, excellent. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But until then, don't go insane and eat some tacos.